Okay, y'all, it's my first video, so bear with me, but I'm making this for anybody who's fixing to ship out to basic training, U.S. Army basic training. I'm going to Fort Jackson here in just a few days, so I'm getting all packed up, going through my list, and I'm just wanting to share with you guys what I'm bringing. Now, the Army does give a pretty good list, so I'm just going to go through the list, show you what I've got for everything. Obviously it says to wear casual, comfortable clothing, so shirt, jeans, wear underwear. There will be a mini physical before you get there, and a pair of comfortable shoes, coat or jacket if you need that. Then we get into the list of stuff that you need to bring. Now, the first thing on the list is going to be 3 pairs of underwear for guys. That it specifies both on that list and on the Army's website that they have to be briefs. So if you're used to boxer briefs like me, well, sucks to be us, right? But yeah, I picked up just a pair of Hanes, a few pairs, but need to pack 3, so that's what we need there. Up next, we have a pair of white calf-length athletic socks with no branding or anything on them. Got 1 pair right here, range rolled. If you don't know how to do that, you should look at that. You should know how to range roll everything before you go, based on what I've been told. Let's see. Then we need shampoo, conditioner, and a travel size bottle. So I got that. It's actually 3-in-1 shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. So that's that should be pretty handy to have. It says soap. I've got that covered. Deodorant, toothbrush and toothpaste, disposable, safety shaving razor, shaving cream. So basically, what I did for that was I got this little like TSA travel hygiene kit that should have everything I need covered in there. There is one exception to that. I just picked this up at Walmart. It's pretty cheap. This shaving cream, the Army specifies on the list that you need to have a non-aerosol shaving cream, which I was totally, completely, and entirely unable to find. Therefore, I finally just ended up with this. I'm not real sure what it is. It says that it is the best shave ever, replaces all shave creams and lotions. Use just 3 drops and you'll be good. Never used it before, kind of scared of it, but it is non-aerosol and it's supposed to work. And so hopefully I don't end up with a razor burn from hell after using this for just a little while. But I should be able to pick up, if that stuff doesn't work, I should be able to drop by the PX and get something pretty quick after I get there. Then, in addition to that, I actually got a pretty nice razor instead of that disposable one that came in this kit, because I figure if I'm going to be using it for, 9 weeks and 3 days of basic training, I wanted something that wasn't going to be terrible. So I got the Gillette Fusion 5. There's a pack of blades for it and everything. You can pick that up at Walmart, but it's pretty nice deal. Then we have shower shoes, plain black flippy floppies. Just make sure they're plain and black is what my recruiter told me. Oh, and for your toothbrush, a case. It specifies on there that you need a case, so I have a case for my toothbrush. So let's see. Then we have washcloth, a towel, and a pair of combination locks. Now, I got these. I really wish I could have gotten plain silver because that blue's kind of cheap looking. But they're match locks, so they should be pretty tough locks. I've used these before in the silver, but I couldn't get the paired up ones in silver or anything like that. But I wanted to get them in pairs so that I'd have the same combination for them, so that, say if one gets broken or lost or whatever, I don't have to try to remember 2 different combinations, because that would kind of suck. So all of that is getting packed up in the just the backpack that they give you at MEPS. My recruiter told me that was the not required but strongly suggested thing to pack in. Aside from that, we have one more thing that I believe is very important. This is my I Love Me book, okay? Always keep this. It's gonna have to be expanded. It's not very thick. Basically, anything and everything that the U.S. Army, any piece of paper the Army ever gives you, keep it in a book. Keep it together. Keep it in one place. Probably keep copies of it. Make a copy of everything they give you. And I'm talking about, like, you know, your contract, whatever, physical exam stuff, your orders, all records, absolutely everything. Your security clearance records, absolutely everything. Your enlistment oath, like, seriously, keep everything, because the U.S. Army is made up of people, and people make mistakes, and eventually you will have some piece of paper lost or disappear or vanish without a trace, and the Army has no record of some piece of training that you may have done, or some school that you went to, or who knows, you know, it could be anything. But if you don't keep a record of all that, and then you're trying to get something done with that, you know, based on that, say, school that you went to or something, like, say, let's say that eventually somewhere down the line you're trying to get into Ranger School. To do that, you need to have gone to Airborne School first. That's a prerequisite. So if you're going to apply for Ranger School, and they're like, we don't actually have on record that you've done Airborne yet. Well, I did it last year or something like that. Well, we don't have a record of that, so you didn't do it. Well, if you don't have copies of all your stuff, then you're screwed. You're screwed, and it's not any good. So keep records of all that. That way, if they're like, well, we don't have any record of it, well, slap the paper down, and there's your record of it. And then you're good to go. It might not be exactly that simple, but that's, and keep in mind, I'm just about to go to basic training, but that is what every single either currently serving friend that I have or veteran friends of mine have told me. And I talked to a lot of them getting ready for this. So that should be everything you need. Also, make sure that you have your birth certificate, Social Security, all of your paperwork that you need, all that. That should be wrapping it up. This one a little bit longer than I planned on, but hopefully it's helpful to somebody. There we go.